sorry about the break. My memory card had filled up, so I had to find a new one and start again. Okay, so I have my 11 on both sides. I have crossed at the middle seed bead, and now it's time to put the pearl on. And this one I will put 4 seed beads on each needle. Alright, and then I will cross at the pearl. And I'm using 6mm pearls. If your pearls were a slightly different size, you would want to adjust the number of seed beads. Okay, and then I'm going to put 4 more on each needle. And then I will pick up 1 more to cross at. And then I will take one of my strings, and I will usually pick the longest one. Right now they're both the same length. And I am just going to go back through all of these seed beads around the pearl and just, it tightens them up, makes them space nicely. Okay, so got my threads crossed. When you start with a long piece of the beading thread, you really have to watch that you don't get tangled. Okay, so this one came back, and now I need to cross at the seed bead. And now I will make it nice and tight. And so that's the start. And now I'm ready for my next crystal. So I will put 5 seed beads on. And cross it at 8mm crystal. Down tight. Pick up 5 more. On both strings. Oh. And then pick up 1 more where they will cross. Okay, now you recall, now I'm going to take both strings, go back through the 5, that gets me to the little space there at the crystal, pick up 1 seed bead, and then back through the next 5, and through the seed bead where they crossed, tighten it down, go for the other string and do the same thing. So through the first 5, which gets me to the center. Pick up 1 seed bead, back through the next 5, through the seed bead where they had crossed. Pull everything nice and tight, and now it is time to start the next row of my little seed beads here. And I will show you how I got started, and then I will go ahead and pause the video while I finish the rest of it. So I go through just 1 seed bead from the center one first, and then I will pick up a seed bead, and then I will go through the same seed bead and the one next to it. And I will just keep going that way, the same as I did for the first one, keeping everything nice and tight as I go. And I will come back on and show you how to finish it off. Okay, I've gotten my last part of the design on, and now it's time to go ahead, put the seed beads on for my loop on the end for the jump ring. And I want to make sure I kind of wiggle all these beads so they're all laying in the right direction. Just kind of, you've got one that's hiding behind another one, you can kind of wiggle it out, make it all lay nice. And now I will pick up 9 seed beads. Okay. Then I'm going to bring it around and I will tie it together. And with this one, as you're tying your knots, you want to make sure that you're not getting caught up on any of those little loopy beads. Alright, and now I will take one of my strings and go back through this loop that will attach my clasp. And then just through a few of these other beads. They get kind of tight together as we go along. That's okay. Alright, this one's done. And now this one I will just kind of loop through. Oh. Alright, sorry about that last little cutout. My battery died. Seems like this video everything's going to go wrong. Alright, so I'm taking my last string, putting it through a few beads, and I'm not putting it through the beads on the edges, because they kind of have a little laciness to them, so I don't want to tighten them down. But if you wanted to, you could go all the way through the outer beads and tie them and make them more secure so that there is no movement in them. I kind of like the movement, that they can move separately a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to cut my strings off. Okay, now I'm ready for my jump rings and my clasp. I forgot to get them out sooner. Okay, so I've got my ball and socket clasp, which we like. I always make sure before I attach them that they work and everything is good with the clasp. Makes me so mad when I go ahead and put one on and then go to work it and find out that it's a little hard to get open or doesn't want to stay closed as securely, so I always give them a little test run. Then I close up the jump ring, make sure that I can't get a fingernail in there. Go ahead and put the other end of the clasp on. Alright, and now I'm ready for the second jump ring. Okay. Closed up nice and tight. So that is my finished bracelet. And this one is going to be called the Nighthawk. There weren't very many N bird names that we found. Thank you for watching. Again, this is our last video in the Cabin Fever Beading Bracelet Challenge. Go on our Facebook page. Let us know if there's other stuff you'd like to see. And we'll think about what we're going to be doing next and let you know. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And thank you again for watching our bracelets. It has been a lot of fun for us to have something to do instead of just sit home and watch TV. So we've enjoyed it and we hope you have too. Thank you.